welcome to a new weekend vlog. It's Saturday and we've had a really nice morning. It's only 9 o'clock. We've gone on a couple mile walk, we've had coffee, we've walked the dog separately as well. Aid's just about to go for his jab, so we're going down there now. It's just literally, it's in walking distance in our local surgery, so nice and close. And there's a little charity shop in the church next door, so while he's getting his jab I'm going to pop in there and see if I can find any treasures. We're going to have a super chilled weekend today. We've got Morrison's shopping coming this lunchtime. We're going to have a charcuterie supper. It's going to be really nice, and we're just going to have a really lovely weekend. So I hope you enjoy today's vlog. I've just taken this sourdough rye out of the oven. It's just a half one. I just used half quantities just for us, so it's not a huge one, but that will be for tonight's supper. And under the cloche, yesterday I made 2 chocolate orange marble cakes, and these are still our oat and raisin cookies. These last for ages, these do. Yay! We're both double jabbed now.
Yeah, double vaccination.
Yay! And we've been to Greg's. I picked up 2 maps in the charity shop while Aid was in there. And it's really pretty around there actually. I'll put a little video here. And
you stopped in one stop,
I went to Greg's. Aid didn't want a Greg's baguette today.
I didn't fancy the chicken curry thingy tandoori. No, it just made me feel...
I feel like you're cheating.
The last couple of weeks made me feel really funny.
We haven't had one for ages.
No, but do you want to see... Well, no, but the thought of it, because we almost got one last week.
He went to Tesco Express for the meal deal instead. Yeah. So Aid wants to do a Team Lisa, Team A, Team Lisa. This is my Greg's Tandoori Delight. Was this $2.65?
$2.75 or $2.65.
And Aid got a Luke's Aid for £1.
So yeah.
Right, so this is Aid's. The ketchup in it looks nice. Oh, have you just, you've done the
glass behind us.
We've got a Mankio tea towel in the background. It looks horrible. Right, so Aid went for a sausage, bacon and egg triple. And then he's got pickled onion Monster Munch and a Dr. Pepper. And how much did that come to?
It's the Tesco meal deal, so it's £3.
Bargain. You're chuffed with that, aren't you?
Exactly. Considering the sandwich is $2.75.
And the house smells of lovely fresh bread, doesn't it?
It does, yeah. And
the other thing, do you want to go and get what else you bought as well?
Oh yeah, well, could I just say they were so helpful in there as well, because they didn't have any sandwiches out. And there was another gentleman in there, they helped as well. He was after some sandwiches, they did the same.
You're so funny. Well, you managed to go in there with...
Yeah, I did it this arm, didn't I?
So this is your new Koppenberg.
Yeah.
This packaging
passion
is
fruit,
so
or mixed
beautiful.
Fruit. It's mango, pineapple and passion fruit.
I just want to use this for my journaling. And you said that was £10?
Yeah.
Cool. Alright, we're going to watch a movie, aren't we? We're going to have a cosy day. And from the charity shop I got 2 mats. I got a really old Eastern US one. Still got the Twin Towers on there. And I got a West Germany one as well. So they are my maps, and they were £1 each. This will be quite nice actually, from our road trip that we did when we went to New York to DC. Oh, I quite like that. And we've got some Canada on there as well. I just love a map. I love maps so much. And I've opened up the Germany one, and instantly I found where I grew up. And that was in Hattingen, just outside of Düsseldorf. So that's really cool as well. Yay, we have our Morrison shopping. It's an every 10-day shop I do. And this week's, I think, is going to come to just over £60.
£600?
No, not £600. I don't think there's anything majorly exciting. There's a couple of things I was going to show you. Actually, there was some really good offers this week on a lot of the veg. I picked up a couple of these bags of baby potatoes, 69p a bag, and what I'll do is chop them in half and roast them with their skins on with loads of seasoning, so that'll be really nice.
What are they?
Little mini baby potatoes. We haven't used our panini maker for ages. So I've got some paninis, I've got some nice German ham. I want to recreate the Celine Dijon paninis that we had at that little independent place recently. So I'm going to redo those. And I also wondered actually if paninis would be a good thing for Louis to have while he's at uni. So I'll see if he really likes them. He's a little bit funny with food, quite fussy. But a panini maker could be something quite handy for him to take with him.
You can also do toasties.
I know you can do toasties, you can do loads of things, can't you?
Yeah.
Or I wonder, you know, like, do you remember the old
George Foreman.
Yeah, can you do that kind of thing?
The only thing is obviously with the grease, because obviously if it pours out, it's not really.
True.
Or can you get a grill that does panini, but also
like bacon and things?
Then people got to be careful with where he keeps it, because I know in him he'll probably keep it in his room and try and cook in his room.
I don't know, something we need to think about.
Yeah, have a look actually.
What are you looking at? What just got you excited?
It's Dunkers.
I know.
Well, I'm going to hide those from Louis.
No, they're actually for Louis. They're not for you to hide.
He's not even those.
Why? They're on offer for £2. I've bought them for Louis. They're for his lunches. You're not stealing them. Do you like them that much?
Yeah. They're Ritz biscuits.
I know.
There's 12 of them.
But they weren't for you.
We can share. You always say sharing is caring.
What else? Oh. The other thing I bought, I mentioned these the other day, these stock cubes. They're red wine stock cubes. The idea is you don't have to use, like if you make, I want to make a coq au vin in a couple of weeks.
Oh, so the liquid ones, yeah?
Well, they're probably just like stock cubes. Stock pots.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they're not liquid necessarily, but they'd be like
jelly. They're like
jelly.
jelly, aren't they? Yeah, that's what I mean. They're not stock cubes as in a stock cube.
No, they're like that.
Yeah, okay, got you. They're like the Knorr ones, aren't
Yeah, but I haven't tried them before, but it's a lot less calories of having wine.
We don't often have a bottle of red wine, although we do have one, don't we?
But I just use it, we don't drink red wine, but we just keep it for cooking. So I thought that was a nice idea. I'm going to try those.
It's actually got alcohol in it.
I don't know, have a look.
Each pot contains the equivalent of half a glass of red wine.
Right, for our charcuterie later, we're going German. I've got lovely German meat selection, German salami, German ham, and then I've also got, I love this, cheddar and pickled onion cheese. It's so nice. We've got spicy chili cheese, and we've got Danish blue, and I ordered some Gruyere. I can never say it.
Gruyere
cheese, and I can't find it.
It's Swiss, isn't it?
Yeah. But I wanted that for the paninis with the thingy as well.
That's not today though, is it?
No, but we could have eaten it today, but I don't know. I need to check my order. I'm going to pack all this away. Right, made up a charcuterie board. I've kind of made up a potatoes bravas type thing with kind of like spicy garlicky tomato sauce. We've got watermelon and loads of goodies, excuse the neighbours, and homemade sourdough rye bread. And I've got strawberry daiquiri and you've got pina colada. Morning, Sunday morning in our house. We've already been out and walked the dog. I'm going to pop some chicken in the crock pot. I am going to make like a pulled pork but pulled chicken. So I'm making like the rub to go on it first, and then I'm just going to like throw in some barbecue sauce. I don't have a recipe. I haven't really done this before. I'm just making it up as I go along. We'll see how it turns out. I've got some tiger rolls so the boys can have those, and I want to make some homemade coleslaw later as well. So I'm just making it up as I go along. I'm just going to add some fajita, a little bit of this, not too much of this one. Chip seasoning is always good. You've got paprika and garlic and all kinds of things in here. Celery, onion. What else is in here? I can't see what else. But it's a good one to add, a good all-rounder for most things. Onion granules, garlic granules, and some salt as well. That would just be the rub. So I've mixed that up. It smells really nice and barbecue-y. I have just sliced up my chicken a little bit. I'm going to pour this over and give it a good rub, and do the other side as well, so it's on both sides. Now for the sauce going on top, I've got probably about 1/4 of a tin of tomatoes that's left from the potatoes I made last night. I've got some cheap barbecue sauce here. There was just a little bit left, so I've added some water to it. I'm going to pop that in. That's barbecue sauce. Might put some honey in here as well, actually. That would be quite nice. And a bit of HP sauce as well. Before I add the honey, I'm going to do a splash of balsamic. And I've just got a teaspoon of regular, kind of like essential honey. I'm going to mix all this together and coat the chicken. There you go. It smells really rich and barbecuey. Don't worry if there's not too much sauce, because you'll get the juices from the chicken anyway, so it will be watered down. So I didn't want the sauce in here to be too thin, because it will thin out as it cooks. I've put that on the highest setting on my crock pot for 4 hours, and I'll check it after then. All right, we're gonna have a little treat. It is midday and we haven't actually eaten yet. Does anybody know this? I don't know if it's a bakery or cafe. I think it's a mixture of both, and I believe it's in Harrogate. A friend of mine raves about it, and she was recently there and said we had to try these fat rascals. There's a big history. They've been doing this since 1919. We got these in the post. We loved them so much. Aid sent off for some for Father's Day for his dad, and he ordered us a box as well. Look at the box, it's so pretty. I tried to save the sticker for my journal. Anyway, let's have a look. These are them. They're like scones but cakier, and they've got zest in them and cherries and nuts. They're huge and absolutely delicious. And you're supposed to eat them warm, sliced in the middle with butter. So our friends told us before, this is what we did before, you wrap them up in a bit of tin foil and pop them in the oven for a few minutes until they're warm. I've just made the cutest journal page. I think this is going to be possibly one of my favourites ever. I've done it about our overnight stop in Cambria. I love these colours so much. That opens out. I've included 15 photos in total. It's got another flip bit there, and we've got journaling on the back of the photos. I'm really pleased with that one. I'll link that video down below. And I'm just off to make pulled chicken sandwiches. The chicken smells amazing, and it's definitely done. The chicken is done. It's so tender, it's just breaking away. I'm just gonna do it with 2 forks, and you can see all the barbecuey sauce there. I'm gonna leave that all to kind of soak. There, that's just coming off so easily.
I can just see your hand.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, there we go, that's better. Oh, yeah.
Does that look nice? It smells amazing, doesn't it?
It does smell very nice.
We don't usually do this kind of thing, do we?
No, so imagine somebody do like pork, wouldn't you,
exactly.
really? Yeah.
I'm just doing it with chicken. There.
Very nice.
And then that can all just soak in the
You can turn it all around in the juice, can't you?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I didn't want it too much sauce, because obviously it's just going to make the bread really soggy.
Yep.
And then I'm going to make a super quick coleslaw to go with it. For my coleslaw, again, I'm making this up as I go along. I've got some mayo and some natural yogurt to keep it healthier. I'm mixing in some red wine vinegar, only because I haven't got normal wine vinegar. I seem to have run out. So I'm going to mix that in. I always do everything to taste. That tastes really lovely, but you can add anything. If you want a bit of mustard, if you want something sweeter, if you want to throw in some cheese, it's your coleslaw. Add what you like. So I've got cabbage, carrot, apple, which I finally sliced, and then I've also added a few craisins. I've got pomegranate and cranberries in there. Just to sweeten it up, I have added extra vinegar. And we're going to have a tin of sweet corn as well on the side. And boys have got theirs already. They've got theirs in a tiger roll, and I'm going without the bread. That was such a good dinner. There's hardly anything left. Aid absolutely loved the coleslaw. The coleslaw was so nice. It's not something I make very often, but it was just like the nice amount of acidic, a little bit creamy, really good. And I loved having the apple and like the cranberries and that in there. Really lovely. Anyway, I'm going to tidy up the studio, and I think we're going to have a quiet evening. It's 6:30 and I fancy a cup of tea. Morning, it's Monday morning. I am working through my to-do list this morning. I actually added Sunday's things on there as well, so they're already ticked off to give me a nice feeling on a Monday morning. Anyway, this morning's video is edited, thumbnails done, so I can tick that off as well. Aid and I are going to grab a coffee in a bit. He's just finishing up in the shower. He's going to walk Poppy. So I'm going to see how many little jobs I can tick off in the meantime before we get going, just to make me feel a little bit better about leaving my studio for half an hour. Right, it is 11 o'clock. We didn't leave so early. I've got quite a few things ticked off. I'm gonna go for coffee.
I had a feeling you'd come back and save me from all those lonely nights and heartbreaks. And I feel misplaced without you. Why don't we go back to, why don't we go back to, never wanted to end it like we did. I guess shit happens for a reason.
Right, I am so hungry. I've been really bad today. All I've had is a coffee, a bag of cheese and onion Ringos, and I've just had about 5 grapes, and it's nearly 5 o'clock, so I'm going to finish and make some dinner in a moment. I thought I would just show you what I've been making. So I filmed a Patreon video, an exclusive video for my patrons, and I was working on this page here. I finished up this one using the July kit. Quite pleased with that one. And then I've just created a page in the front of my Florida journal. Whoops, got my hair caught up. So I've just made that page there. I'm creating a pocket using a paper bag from the kit, using some sewing, lots of layering and all of that. Now I'm going to open up a new traveler's notebook with you. Look how pretty this is. It's absolutely gorgeous. I was after actually a small planner, and I was looking for them on Amazon, and this popped up. I fell instantly in love with it. It's so pretty. Love it so much. So I then thought, they had them in the A5 planners, the A6 planners and the traveler's notebooks, and I'm actually after some new traveler's notebook covers, purely because I can no longer close this one. I've got 2 really bulky ones in here, and it's just not working anymore. So I wanted to keep this one for my Disney. This is all part of our 2019 trip. We're going to have one for Disney, and I'm going to put the actual road trip part in here. It does come with 2 notebooks already, so I am going to take one of those out, and I will use that another time. Do you know what I'm going to do in future? I'm going to add stitching to my notebooks that don't have stitching. It's got 2 staples. They do not stay in. When you end up with so much, you need them to be sewn. So I am going to hand sew those. But this now can live in here. And then it will look much neater on there, and I can actually close it. That looks really nice now, doesn't it? What I will need to do though, because I've got all the cute memorabilia in the pockets of this one, so I'll move some of those out. Just keep, actually that is mostly Disney. I've got a few bits and pieces. Palm Springs is there, and I will then move them into the relevant pockets, but I'm going to do that another time because I am really, really hungry. I'm doing a cheats dinner tonight. We're having paninis. Haven't had paninis for so long. I think that looks much neater than having one great big bulky one, don't you? Don't you think that's pretty? I will leave the link below just in case there's any more on Amazon, because I think that is a stunning design. So I've just made up another coleslaw, the same as yesterday, because we ate it all yesterday because it was so good. This is now my panini station. I've got 2 packs of these. I'm using the Brunswick ham. We want to recreate those ones that we had a few weeks ago. I've got that cheese. Louis having regular cheddar with his, the ham and barbecue sauce, and we're going to have mustard. So that's Louis. I've just found this in the cupboard, which I'm guessing he brought home from Waitrose, which absolutely smells really nice. Squeeze the washing machine. I've got this one to try. It's very, very hot, so I'm just adding a little bit to the ham. I did think about adding mayo and mixing it in to cool it down, but Aid thinks it'll be fine. Well, that's really handy. I can actually do 3 at a time. I'm so excited for that. I've made myself a little salad. I've got sugar snap peas and balsamic cherry tomatoes, and then that is the panini. I think that looks really, really nice, and the homemade coleslaw. It's time to finish this vlog. I've just realised it's nearly all about food. It was completely unintentional to do a vlog nearly all about food, but that's just what it's been about. So let me know what your favourite food is right now. I loved those paninis with that little bit of mustard. They were so good. And the pulled chicken was a definite winner. Really nice, quick and easy. Well, I hope you've enjoyed hanging out with us this weekend. Have an amazing week. Let us know what you're up to. Have you got anything fun planned this week? We've got a birthday in our house at the end of the week. So hopefully we'll have some nicer weather. But thank you so much. And I look forward to seeing you in the next couple of days. Take care. Bye.